Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy TooShade coming at you with another Black Ops 2 video. And I've been having millions of questions and people wanting me to show them classes. And in this video, I'll basically be breaking down all 10 of my classes. Because I know a ton of you guys ask me, what do you run on the Peacekeeper? What do you run on the CUDA? What do you run on the VMP, etc. And I just want to break down my #1 leaderboard stats and my classes that I use on a daily basis. So let's get right into it, boys. So in multiplayer, I have 430, not 37, but 73,000 kills with 9,200 wins, and a 3.68 KD and a 13.85 win loss. And you guys are probably thinking, oh, those stats are godly. But coming from my perspective, I feel like I should have at least a 4.5 KD with a 30-25 win loss, something up there like that. But considering that I went for 100%er and play arena every now and then, my stats aren't the best they could be because I did go for 100%er and completed it like forever ago and have dark matter. So if I never went for dark matter or 100%er, I could for sure have a lot better stats, but that's no excuse. If you guys have been in my streams, you do know I have this crazy, just amazing screenshot of 5-man with the XM53. I've actually only done this one other time besides this, and it was on stream. I was actually freaking out. But let's break down my guns. So I have 137,000 kills with the VMP alone. That's actually crazy. I don't even use the VMP anymore because I just overused it in the beginning of the game, and now I'm actually trying to get 100,000 kills with my CUDA. I feel like that'd be pretty cool to have two guns with 100,000 kills. And my Brecci, of course, is my top 3 because I spawn trap a lot, actually. The Man of War's up there, my Peacekeeper. And a lot of people ask me, TooShade, why are you saving your crypto keys? You could easily spend them. And the reason for that is because I have every DLC weapon. I'm just waiting for the next DLC drop. I feel like they'll probably drop DLC guns very soon because IW recently just added, I'm pretty sure they added a lot of new camos, so they're probably going to try to compete with IW or something like that. But let's go into my lethals. So I have mainly the only thing I use is C4, 31,000 kills with just C4. And that's, you could literally get Master Prestige off 31,000 kills. Like, that's just crazy. I have friends that are Master Prestige with like 20,000 kills, if that puts anything into perspective. So let's go into our score streak. So I almost have 400,000 UAV assists. I've called in 48,000. And my hater, I've almost called in 20,000 of those. And 255,000 assists. I've called in 25,000 counters. I don't really use counters anymore. I mostly use Wraith because Wraith is like, it doesn't make them rage quit. So Wraith is definitely a good score streak to if you're playing in a party. I mean, people won't rage quit if they see a Wraith. It just takes 3 shots to destroy it. So here's my game modes. Domination, of course, is the top, and then mainly the rest of the game modes are just because I had to get 50 wins for the 100%er and stuff like that. So let's get into our medals real quick. I'm just going to show you the main important medals. So I have 580 nuclears. And I know a lot of people have a lot more nuclears than I do. I personally don't really care or go for nukes. I just play the game and have fun. But let's go to the main event. Where's my kill chains, dude? Oh, they're right here. So I have 1,300 kill chains. That's insane, bro. Like, most people can't even get 1 kill chain, let alone 1,300. I know people in the comments are gonna be like, "Oh, TooShade, you just spawn trapping." Yeah, I do spawn trap for most of those kill chains, but it's still a crazy amount. I have 4,300 quad feeds. Holy shit! I could join phase off that shit. No, I'm kidding. So now we're gonna get into my classes. I'm not gonna go through my zombies because that's not important at all. So my Peacekeeper, you guys might want to pause the video, but I'm gonna go through it kind of slow. So on my Peacekeeper, I use Rapid Fire, Extended Mag, Quick Draw, and Stock. And for the perks, I just use Afterburner and Scavenger, and then of course I use the C4. If you're not a fan of the C4, I would just use like a perk 3 or something, or a secondary. But this is the class, this is the exact class I use. I prefer this against tryhards or something like that. But we're gonna get into our second class, the Brecci. This is my spawn trapping class. If I'm in the mood for spawn trapping, I use rapid fire, long barrel, fast mags, and extended mags. And I use overclock so I can get my purifier faster. Then scavenger and tactical mask. So here's the CUDA class that you guys are always watching me on stream use. I literally have been using the CUDA or this class setup for about 3-4 months straight. So I use extended mag, fast mags, and rapid fire. And you guys are probably wondering, why don't you use grip or anything? And in my personal opinion, the CUDA doesn't have any recoil when I use it, so I just stay away from grip. And then I use the XM53, and if you don't really care, you can just use any secondary, it doesn't really matter. And I use a C4 flat jacket for my perk and scavenger and tactical mask. Let's get into our VMP class. On the VMP I use quick draw, grip, extended mag, and fast mags. I really recommend this setup for the VMP. It really just shreds kids. I used to use rapid fire on my VMP, but whenever I play tryhards, they're big. Oh, you're using rapid fire. I don't really care. This is just what I rock with now. And then I use for my perks. I use flat jacket, scavenger, and tactical mask. Those are basically the three perks I use on most of my classes. I'm not gonna show you my nail gun. I mean, if you guys want to, I'll scroll through it, but I don't really. This is just my full around class. If you guys ever want to full around, I guess. So my Weevil, I'm not too good with the Weevil, but if you guys want to copy this class, I do use it every now and then. I use rapid fire, quick draw, grip, and fast mags. This is what I prefer on the Weevil, and then I use my flat jacket, scavenger, and tactical mask. So let's get. Oh wait, my VMP. Oh, this is actually the same VMP setup from earlier. I just on this the perks are different. This is like if I want to jump a lot, I use Afterburner and Scavenger with C4. This is a little bit different, but not much. My Man of War. I know a lot of people they like watching me use the Man of War, but on this I use Elo, Quick Draw, Grip, Stock, and Fast Mags. I'll repeat that: Elo, Quick Draw, Grip, Stock, and fast mags. Those are my attachments. And for the perks I use just flat jacket and scavenger. And my ICR, I would copy this class. This ICR just fucking melts, bro. So I use Elo, extended mags, stock, and fast mags. Those are the 4 attachments. I would really recommend it. And then I use the C4 for if you're a domination player, I would really recommend the C4 to just throw in flags, and then when the spawns flip, just toss or blow it up. And then for perk 1, I use flat jacket, scavenger, and tactical mask. For the C4s, I find them really helpful because even if they're running the perk that counters like the alarm, you can still see if they're taking the flag and just blow it up. I find that really helpful and you'll probably see, like, I'll just get cap kills with the C4. That's just a good strategy I prefer doing. Okay, let's get into my M8 setup. This actually is a great M8 setup. So I use reflex, quick draw, and high caliber in the RK5 for my secondary. Then I use flat jackets, afterburner, scavenger, and tactical mask for my perks. And that's actually it, guys. I don't have the 100 classes, so those are my 10 classes that I use on Black Ops 3. Oh yeah, I want to show you my specialist before I end this video. So I almost have 46,000 kills with my purifier and 31,000 with my scythe. If you guys did enjoy this video, please drop a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for 10,000 subscribers, guys. I'll be planning a 10,000 subscriber video in the near future. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.